you're a professional?
Are you?
That's it, Clark. Show him who's boss.
Oh, we're all in this together.
Hello, welcome back guys, welcome back. I am Mr. Clark Griswold and you are watching the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. Glad you're here. If you are a first timer, welcome. I'll remind you, if you like the video, make sure to give me a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can give me a thumbs down. Let me know why you didn't like it, I'd appreciate it. If you did like it, let me know why you liked it. And if there's things I can help you with, you can also comment down below so I can help you guys out with future videos. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can DM me there and you can also ask me questions there as well. Again, if you do like the video, you can also subscribe. And when you do subscribe, because I know you're going to, when you do, hit the bell next to that subscription button. You'll get the notifications as soon as these videos come out. I do send out videos daily for day trades. I send out weekly trades. I send out monthly trades, all setups. I send out motivational videos and learning tools, okay? So again, if you like the video, thumbs up, subscription. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. I do this for you guys. I'm here to serve you and help you guys with whatever you need. Let's get started. Day trades for March 1st. There's a whack of them, so let's get to it. A bunch of inside bars, which are 1 bars. Yeah, let's get started. So we're looking at this in terms of the Strat, which is this strategy. It's just a simple way of trading in the stock market. It's probably the easiest way that you guys will find to trade, and I challenge you guys to find something easier. And if you do, let me know below what it is, because I don't think there is anything easier than this. There's nothing subjective about this. You don't have to draw lines that might make a bear flag or a bull flag or a Canadian flag or a US flag or whatever you want to say. You're trading price action, so you're trading based off of triggers and specific targets. So what I mean by that is, we'll take Coca-Cola. This is the first one, for example. Coca-Cola, the first thing we see is full time frame continuity. Day, week, month, quarterly, yearly. Okay, and we want this hourly to be green as well when we take this trade. But in saying that, we are looking for a specific trigger, and that's the top of this inside bar's wick, which is 62.35. Okay, so once we hit this line, we're in the play with options long or common shares, whatever you guys want to trade. And this top of wick, where this pink line is, that is your first target. If we go the opposite way, this is your first target. Okay, your next target would be the bottom of this wick. And I'm not going to go back there. We'll find it on another one. But anyways, grab a piece of paper and a pen. Write down the ticker symbols, write down your triggers, and then your targets are basically, like I said, just the candles. If you can't automate your trades, you can just right click, hit your add alert button at the top, create the alert, and that'll give you this. Where did it go here? You can't see it because of that orange line. Let's put another one down here just so you guys can see what it looks like. Create this dotted line right here. So once the price hits that line, you will get an alert. Okay, so you can come back to this trade and get ready to jump in on it. And we'll remove this one too, just so I don't get the alerts there. Okay, so Coca-Cola is the first one, calls and puts. Next one, Colgate-Palmolive, a double inside bar. So again, inside bars, guys, show consolidation on a stock. And we've had consolidation for 2 days now. Back on Friday and now on Monday again. The other thing you'll notice, full time frame continuity. If you're looking for this, how to get that on your chart, go into your indicators, type in time frame continuity, and it's by Board Rider B. Okay, and then that one will pop up. There's a lot of different ones. I like this one. So full time frame to the downside, calls at 77.35, puts are more probable based on the time frame, and we have 76.14. And the basis of this is, all we're saying is this stock, Colgate, is red on the year. It's down on the quarterly, monthly, weekly, and daily. It is to the downside on all those time frames. Okay, so probabilities say that we are going to continue down when all of these are red, including the hourly. Okay, so next up is Disney. DIS had a 2 down that finished green. So this is a reversal pattern, a 2 up, 2 down. We'll look for a 2 up reversal on this. Calls at 149.49. PFE is Pfizer. That's the next one. Inside bar. Okay, and an inside bar, like I said, is consolidation, and it just means that we didn't pass the previous day's high and we didn't go past the previous day's low. We stayed inside the previous day's range. And this is true on all time frames, whether you're daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, minute, seconds, doesn't matter. It's all truth. It is all true to the same. An inside bar is an inside bar. It can't be anything else. An outside bar can't be anything but an outside bar. So we will be looking for a 2 up or a 2 down here, okay? And I should mention, if we gap up, this becomes a gap play. We don't play on that trigger as soon as it opens, okay? Because you have a really good chance of losing money. You want to play the gap strategy, and you can find them all over YouTube. I may have one in my my YouTube catalog videos. I don't recall. If I don't, I will make one. BAC is Bank of America. Again, it's a 2 down that finished green, so probability is that it goes higher on this one. So we will look for calls at 44.28. PLTR is Palantir. Palantir was 2 up, but we did finish red. Time frame continuity is to the downside, so we will look for puts at $11.39 on Palantir on that 2-2 reversal. WMT is Walmart, 2 down that finished green, so we will look for a 2 up, so a 2-2 reversal on Walmart. Calls at 136.08. Next up is Ford. Ticker symbol is F. We have an inside bar on Ford. Calls at 17.67, puts at 17.20. CSCC, that's Cisco Systems. Inside bar, calls at 56.04, puts at 54.76. Micron Technology, ticker symbol MU, has a 2 down that finished green, so we will look for calls at 89.72 on the reversal. Day, week, and month are all green. So on day trades, I like to see the weekly, the daily, and the hourly in one direction. Okay, and when we're looking at swing trades, I like to see the weekly, monthly, and then maybe even the quarterly the same color. Okay, and then the other thing I should say, when we're playing options on these guys, so we'll look at American Airlines, for example. American Airlines was a 2 down that finished green, so we will look for calls. We'll go long on this at 17.45. Now, when we're looking at options, your strike price should be about 18 bucks, 17.50 or 18 bucks, depending on what it is. And your expiry date should be the closest expiry date. So American Airlines is probably Friday. If you're trading something like SPY, you've got expiry dates on Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So if you're buying on Monday, your expiry is Monday. If you're buying on Tuesday, your expiry is Wednesday. And we're getting just outside the money on these, okay? If you want to get in the money, go ahead. It's there's less risk on your end when you're in the money. The play moves less. Okay, so Adobe is next. ADBE, inside bar, calls at 468.61, puts at 458.97 on Adobe. BIDU has an inside bar, calls at 153.67, puts at 148.05. Datadog has a 2 up that finished red, so we're going to look for a 2 up, 2 down reversal. Puts at 159.20, and outside of this month, which is opening a new month tomorrow, March 1st, we may be all red tomorrow on DDOG. GS is Goldman Sachs, 2 down, finished green. We will look for calls at 343.53 on Goldman Sachs. Home Depot, we don't play this one often. The premiums are higher, and the spread between the bid and the ask price is high. I like to see those within a couple pennies, 2-3 pennies. If you're getting into 5-10 cents, it's probably not worth it unless you have high conviction on the stock that it's going to go one direction. Home Depot, like I said, calls at 316.46, puts at 310.60. IBM has a 2 down that finished green, so we'll look for a 2 down, 2 up reversal. 123.35. And it's funny, Rob Smith, the creator of the Strat, always says 2-2 on a Tuesday. So we'll look for those constantly on Tuesdays. So MGM has an inside bar, calls at 44.79, puts at 43.42. Okay, and the time frame on the day, week, and month are all green. MNST, that's Monster Energy, inside bar. There is a gap here that will get filled at some point, but inside bar for Monster calls at 84.96, puts at $82.88 on Monster Energy. mRNA is Moderna, has a double inside bar, so again showing consolidation for 2 days in a row. This is the weekly swing trade trigger that I've got. So if we just go to the weekly real quick and see, we have an inside bar on Moderna as well. This must be an old, that was my old one, so I will delete that out of there, like so, and let's head back here. So again, inside bar on Moderna, calls at 155.61, puts at 147.27, and again, our targets are the top of the previous wicks. Okay, so here, here, your next one's up here, next one will be this candle here. And if we're going to the downside, same thing. Bottom of this wick, and then you'd have to go all the way back however far to find your third target, but I doubt it gets there on a day. MRVL is Marvel outside bar, and calls are at 69.44, puts at 66.22. You can check out my weekly swing trades. I have a video up for that. I run through them. I do the same thing for the month of March. I've got a bunch of swing trades for a full month. So go check out that video as well. Oracle ORCL inside bar, calls at 76.67, puts at 75.05. And again, guys, if you're still with me on this video and you are finding the information helpful for you guys and you think these will help you in the trading days tomorrow and in the future, give me a thumbs up and give me a subscription if you don't mind, please. I appreciate it. And comment below if you do enjoy it. PG, Procter & Gamble, full time frame is the first thing we notice, and then we've got an inside bar. Okay, so calls at 157.26, puts at 153.87 on Procter & Gamble. Starbucks, SBUX, again another inside bar, calls at 92.39, puts at 90.60. Visa, again, I don't usually trade Visa because the premiums are higher and the bid-ask spread is too much for my liking, but I'll throw it on here anyways for you guys because it is part of my scan list that I go through every day. 2 down that finishes green, so we'll be looking for calls at 218.64. And then we have these final ones here. These are higher conviction plays for me. DWAC, full time frame to the upside, calls at 92.84, puts at 88.11, and I do have a video out with my top 3 plays as well. So these are my targets that I've given for you guys here and here to the downside, and here to the upside. BA is Boeing. It's another one of my higher conviction plays. Outside bar on Boeing, full time frame to the upside. Triggers for the calls at 207.40, and if we're shorting and taking puts, it's 196.91. And again, I've given you guys some targets here to go off of. And then the last 2 I've got, GE. GE has an inside bar, full time frame again, calls at 95.89, puts at 94.19, and I've put the targets here in teal. And XOM is the last one for today, guys. Inside bar, outside bar, a 1-3 setup. I believe Rich from Trading Wars calls this Nirvana pattern, I think is what he calls it. I don't recall. Anyways, first thing we notice again, full time frame to the upside. Then we have an outside bar, which is a actionable candle for us. So if we go above 78.97, that puts us into force to the upside, and 76.24 puts us in force to the downside. But again, this green shows us that probability is to the upside, plus we do have a green outside bar candle, so that's even more probable that we do go higher on ExxonMobil. That's it for the daily plays for March 1st, guys. Make sure you check out the weekly swing plays that I've got up, the monthly swing plays, all the learning tools I have out for you guys, and some of the motivational videos I have out as well to help you guys learn and grow, not just as a trader, but as a person in general. And until the next one, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.